Hello everybody, my name is karisu-chan. Inspired the other it's been changeably, it's really up to you. And welcome back to Minecraft. This time around I got a lot I want to yap about. It's mostly gonna be about Small Cockroach-Man, so it's gonna like partially be a bit of an event video. So squirrel away if you don't want to see that. Holy fuck. Oh, wait, no, I was already on the first floor, just let me back up. Okay, so due to like weird weather conditions, it's like strangely sunny for a winter morning, so we're not doing this on my bedstand, on my little table like usual. We're doing this in my lap on my bed, so it might be a little more shaky sometimes. I'll try not to be too shaky, but oh, hello. Do you have anything good for me, Mr. Wandering Trader? No? Everything you got right now is ass? Oh, aren't you just the sweetest little thing? Come here, let me knock some sense into you. Yeah, you're pee pee poo poo fart face. How dare you try to waste my time? Okay, anyways, so because of like that sunny stuff, we're doing this on my lap. It's gonna be a little more shaky. It's a little hard for me to see, so you might like see my face getting real close. Like, and also know that you can see me on here. Like I said, really bad reflection stuff. Unfortunately, there's a lot of things on my current rod, so I can't really move my curtains. But that's the price I gotta pay for being whimsy. But anyways, so the stuff that I wanted to rant about. Like I said earlier, it's mostly about Smelly Cockroach Man. Oh, also, I got some chippies with me, so you hear me crunching. It's because I got chippies. They're very good chippies. They're Doritos in a can. My favorite chippies. But anyways, fuck. I keep distracting myself. I'm not like super mad about this right now, but I keep getting mad about it, and I don't really have anyone that I feel like I can safely talk to about this. So I'm just gonna yap to the camera. Stay if you want to stay, leave if you want to leave. I don't give a fuck. I might not even actually post this. I genuinely don't know. But anyways, so Smelly Cockroach Man. If you've watched the other Minecraft and Yak videos, you'll know the story. I was feeling sad because I wasn't too sure if he still liked me. I asked him about it. He pretty much dragged out. He told me to go fuck myself in like the longest, most dragged out way he possibly can, without actually saying it. That made me sad. I spam called him. He blocked me on everything. He also said some really rude and really fucked up stuff to me, like he told me that it wasn't his priority, told me to shut the fuck up through an acronym, and told me that it wasn't that deep, that I was whining too much. List goes on. Essentially, the big thing is, it got so hit in my face that he is an absolute garbage person that there is literally no way I can ignore that anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong. I really do hate to say this, but I do still kinda like him. Which is what makes this current problem that I have with him all the more of a problem. But, you see, recently, he's came back to reality, which is this silly little VTuber streaming app that we both met on through his brother's stream. And me and his brother are, like, pretty close. We're on the closer side. It's not a weird, gross, one of us is simping over the other type of dynamic. It's more of like a child role model friend dynamic, you know? And he's very, very respectful about like the boundaries between a minor and an adult. For example, the only times he ever DMs me privately is whenever I like draw him pretty pictures for his birthday or Christmas, or to like wish me a happy holidays, stuff like that. Never does he ever try to have like a full-on normal casual conversation with me in private. He always makes sure to do that over stream. Very respectful. Usually my conversations with him consist of things like whatever video game he's playing, music, cartoons, stuff like that. Rarely does he ever try to cross boundaries that shouldn't be crossed. Unlike Smelly Cockroach Man, who continuously allowed me to privately message him for casual conversation for 2 years straight, knew that I liked him like that, and continue to be my friend. Has done the same thing for other girls, but like the younger they are, the more attention he gives them. Like all sorts of other really weird shit. Basically, he's also very, very disrespectful towards the minor major boundaries. So that's one reason why he's a trash person. Anytime one of our other friends has big emotions that involve him, he has no problem rushing to the other side to go aid them. But when I have big emotions involving him, it's always me, I don't got time for this, me. You're so over dramatic. Basically, he's finding every single way in the book to be a dick to me. Many other things too, but the more I think about my dynamic with him, the more I realize I've just been a loser with no self-respect. Especially because what happened between me and him recently, it's not even the first fucking time that's happened. It's like the 4th to 5th. Maybe the 3rd, I honestly don't remember, but it's not the first, I can tell you that for sure. The first time, it was in 2023. That time it hit me a lot harder than it did the next hill, but like, that sent me into such a bad depression that, like, not even just depression, but like, yeah, it did send me into a pretty bad depression. My room got like super gross. So the whole house actually. I was also constantly having anxiety attacks over that. One time it got really bad where I had to get hospitalized. Oh, fuck. Oh shit. Okay. But anyways, thankfully, on this day specifically, actually, I met someone who, like, brought a lot of life back into my life. I made my first friend at my new school. Granted, I already had a couple of other ones, but we were just friends because of situations where we had to be around each other a lot. I'm not gonna get into, like, full detail about that for my sake, for my family's sake and her family's sake. It's like, it's bad, just know that. It was, like, really bad. It was so bad. lots of crazy things were happening around that time. But I am very, very lucky that I got to meet this person, because through them, I made a lot more friends. Being around them taught me how to be more sociable, and because I learned how to be that, I no longer had to like rely off Smelly Cockroach Man to be my primary source of sociability for a while. But also like got closer with some of my other pre-existing friends, and because of that, my social circle got like a lot stronger. And now I feel like I can safely say that I'm at a good place, mentally speaking, where I no longer need to rely on him. But for whatever reason, my brain just keeps thinking that whenever he comes back from like these weird random breaks that we take, that I won't be fine with that and that I need to immediately accept him back. Which is so fucking untrue. I don't need him for social life. I have plenty of friends at my current school that all love and respect me and will do the things that I have to fight tooth and nail for him to do. And like, if I breathe at them wrong. Like, I legit had a whole entire argument with him just again to say hi to me every once in a while. I should not be surrounding myself with people that I have to fight to get them to greet me. I shouldn't be. That was just fucking ridiculous. There's no good reason why I should be around people like that. But anyway, so... Oh, well hello to you too, Mr. Drowned. Hello to you too. You look so dapper today, might I say. Anyways. As I was saying... Fuck, lost my train of thought. Okay, I can't remember now. So a situation that happened with me and him recently is not the first time that happened. I feel like a pathetic little loser that has no self-respect. Just explain to you why I feel like that. But the cycle is me and him become friends. He unblocks me, he re-adds me. I try to get close to him again. He acts distant and pushes me away. I get mad. I start rambling to him, trying to fix it. He gets mad at me for rambling to him. He blocks me. Like 2 to 3 months, no talk. Sometimes 4. After that, he comes back to reality. I'm on there consistently, so you already know that I'm pretty much always there. Anyways, he comes back to reality through our mutual friends' streams. We both hang out with them. He recognizes that I'm there. He tries getting up all my business, trying to figure out what exactly I'm doing, what I'm saying, who am I saying it to. Basically, he's trying to be a part of a conversation that he has no business being a part of. He unblocks me, reacts me on everything. This cycle continues. For the first few years, the first few times it happened, I just accept it. Because during those few months, I'm like so convinced that he's never, ever, ever gonna come back. And once I finally fucking accept it, he comes back. Why? Because he just can't leave me to be in peace. He can't let me just be happy with whatever I have going on next. He can't. I know the real reason why. It's because he's a loser. He's a loser too. Even bigger loser than I am. Not like talking about other people's home lives, because I think it's really disrespectful to that person. It's not my fucking business. And I have no good reason to be putting my nose in a place like that, because it's not where my nose belongs. But as I do feel like I should mention this. He is a loser. He's literally the male equivalent of a crazy old cat lady. He has like 8 cats in real life. I don't know if he's still unemployed, but he was employed for like a really, really long time. He lives with his little sister. He talks to his parents like a lot, which I guess is not that much of a bad thing, but it is a little concerning when you consider how often he says that he is to me. But personally speaking, I don't believe him. I think he's just saying that to, to hide the fact that he's hanging out with some other chick. But I do sincerely doubt that any of his relationships are anything more than brief flings. And also, whenever he's just done with one, usually he comes back to reality. That's like around the time he unblocks me and everything like that. And I know why he does it. He does it because he's looking for attention. Attention that his daddy never gave him. Nah. He's looking for attention and an ego booster. He does it because he wants to feel like he's some big-dicked man that can go around doing whatever the fuck pleases him. And I mean, if he wants to do what pleases him, I'm not gonna stop him. I think it's pretty fucking annoying because it gets in the way of our dynamic. It gets in the way of like a lot of his friendships, a lot of his other relationships. But he doesn't see that he isn't as almighty as he treats himself as. I don't even think he sees how egotistical he is most of the time. But it annoys me too, because now that I finally recognize this pattern, I see it, it's all up in my face, I recognize that he's no good, that he's a really shitty person for me to be around. I don't know how to push him away without like being an absolute asshole to him. Because it seems to me that's the only real way I can get in his head that I don't like him anymore. But I don't want to ruin the good vibes, you know? Like, I'm not trying to be that prick that just pisses everyone off. I also don't know how to just casually get rid of him. It's so obvious that when he comes back to reality after having me blocked for the longest time, he does it solely because he wants to get back into contact with me. I already told you about this cycle, but every single time he comes back, he usually asks about me. He'd be like, is she here? What is she saying? What was XYZ thing that she said towards me? Things like that, especially the towards me thing. The other day, told a funny anecdote about how my friend screamed that she's ovulating in front of our district officer, and Bones, being the respectful adult that he is, giggled a little but deleted that comment because he didn't want to reread that, since it is kind of an inappropriate story to be telling an adult. For a minor to be telling an adult. And I thought he was in that stream. And you know what he did? Wanna know what that fucker did? He was all, was that directed towards me? No, it was, what was that? Was that directed towards someone? But we all know he meant it as him, because the only time Bones ever deletes my comments is whenever I direct something kind of inappropriate towards Ty. Personally speaking, it kind of weirded me out for like a really long time, because he's always felt way too comfortable getting involved in our dynamic. I always talked like it was his, which really weirded me out. For example, there was this one time when we were talking about how someone he was in a situationship with was in a situationship with another person. Even though they aren't technically together, it did still feel like he was being cheated on. And I told him, and I use Ty as an example for that, because I genuinely feel that way about him sometimes. He was all, and then that led to us having a conversation about how he thinks it's icky, and he brought up the normal reasons, that there's a bit of an age gap. That's like the only normal reason, mind you. And then he started bringing up other things that sounded really weird to me, because it made him sound like he was talking about it as if it was his own relationship, like I'm pursuing him. He said that he doesn't want us together because of our physical distance. There was something else too, but I kind of forget what. But the physical distance thing was like, whoa there, buddy. That is not something you should be concerned about. So, I mean, like, I get it if... I understand that it's his personal non-negotiable, but he said it's like, I don't like this because of the distance. Like, huh? Excuse you? The fuck? I'm like, also not entirely... I don't try to hide the fact that I do like Smelly Cockroach Man. That's one thing that I've never really understood, one thing that I've never ever really agreed with. If you like someone, don't hide it. That's just weird. Sometimes I'll make like a silly little comment about wanting to marry him or something like that. I mean, sometimes it never Smelly Cockroach Brand brings up sex stuff. I'd say something sexual about him to rebuttal it, but that makes Bones mad. Not Bones mad, but like, makes him very uncomfortable, so he deletes it. That I can understand, but one time I said the marriage thing. You know what he did? It's just really fucking weirded me out. He deleted that comment, and then, like, in this nasty, mean tone, said, "Not if I can help it." It just weirds me out so bad how comfortable he is talking about our not relationship with a Thai, my dynamic with a Thai. As I'm going to call it from now on, it feels so close to be a friendship, but I also feel like I'm disrespecting him by calling it a relationship, because, like, or situationship, both of those things. It's like, I had no trouble hiding it. Oh, hello. I had like absolutely no problem hiding the fact that I liked him that much. But nope. Oh, there's another. Isn't that just lovely? Anyways, I had no issues with not hiding the fact that I liked him, and he just accepted that. Which is why I say it's too close to be a friendship, but too disrespectful to be a situationship. So I call it a dynamic. And Bones had no problems getting in the way of that, or trying to like put himself in the way of that, you know. Which made me like really uncomfortable with him, because he was getting way too comfortable just putting himself between us. I also felt like really disrespectful towards both of us, in my opinion. I felt like he was being disrespectful towards both of us because, for one, even though he still sees me as a child, he's not the one that needs to be seeing me as that. Legally speaking, I am allowed to consent. And even though it's not like morally correct, it's not his morals that need to be in check. It's Smelly Crouch Man's. But also, he was acting like Smelly Crouch Man had no bodily autonomy. Like he had no ability of his own to say no. And I do understand that he doesn't like me like that, but never once has he told me that himself. It's always been someone telling me in his stead. That's just one thing that I can't fucking stand. Because unless I hear it from him, I'm just not going to be able to fully believe it. And he also needs to grow the balls and tell me that himself. I don't want to hear it from his weird, crazy ex-girlfriend from 2015 that won't let him have another relationship or something like that. I don't fucking know. There was one chick that told me to stop texting him a while ago. And she also claimed to be his girlfriend, but I just believed it for some reason with no proof. It was also the day of Nocti, and I was like all over the place with my classmates, so that wasn't really much help, but that's besides the point. Anyways, it is really weird that he was so comfortable talking about us like that. I will never not be weirded out by that, by the way. Even though we are like close again and we have made up, I still just cannot bring myself to not look at him like, not look at him like that, but like, I just can't bring myself to not be cautious around him. Because that was just really fucking weird. Anyways, that also makes me think about, oh fuck, words. It also makes me wonder if Bones feels that comfortable being all up in our business like that. What about his other family members? How comfortable are they being all up in our business? It just grosses me out a lot to think about. And don't get me wrong, being close with your family is like a really good thing. But in my opinion, he lets his family do a little too much. And I don't want to be with someone like that. Someone who has no fucking backbone. Man. Everything's just getting crazy lately. At the end of the day, I know that, like, the ultimate good decision for everyone involved is to just push a tie away. But the problem is that we have so many mutuals that we are bound to be talking to each other, again, one way or another. And, like, I don't mind being polite for a group's sake, but I really, really fucking hate that he acts like I'm doing it because I want to be friends with him again. No, I'm not doing it because of that. I'm doing it because I'm trying to keep the vibes in check. I'm doing it because I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I'm doing it because I don't want to ruin everyone's mood. If I got 3 seconds alone with him in private, I would be fucking rude to him. No questions asked. But publicly speaking, I gotta be nice to him. Obviously, I'm not gonna be all up in his business like, oh my god, your dick is so big, I am so in love with you. Will you make out with me? Ooh, 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 ooh. No, that was like so 2023. But if he tries to join my conversation, I'm not gonna just sit there and try to kick him out of it. Like the other day, the most recent time I talked to him, I was talking about how my eyeballs were so fucking dry lately. It's like, I'm gonna naturally dry eyes. Oh, I was so tempted to tell him to just shut the fuck up. But I didn't. Because I'm trying to be a good person. I feel like the vibes with him were pretty neutral that time. Neutral? Neutral. Blech. Words. So, that's like the type of energy that I'm trying to keep with him, but I feel like he's taking it the wrong way. I really do hate that because I know what that means. I know that he's gonna get comfortable with me again, and I know that he's gonna try and re-become my friend for like the 20th time. I don't want that anymore because I know the cycle, and I know that it's not good for me because every single time it happens, I get put in this like really, really heavy, depressive series of episodes. And then I just have no motivation to do anything. And I can't really afford to be having that anymore. I'm going to be an adult soon. And I want to like move out one day. I want to go to college. I want to do things like that. And I can't do any of that if I keep letting myself get like super depressed over some dude who looks like he doesn't even wash his ass cheeks properly. So I know that I have to push him out. Even though I don't really want to, I know that that's a good thing to do. And even if I didn't have, like, motivations and stuff like that he is getting in the way of, all my friends are against it. Literally every single one of them, even the ones that don't quite understand what's happening with me and him because they're a little special. None of them like him. None of them like the idea of me pursuing him. Hell, none of them even like him as a person. They come up with all these mean nicknames for him, like Smelly Cockroach Man, my pedophile boyfriend, there's some other ones too. Hairy Thumb. It's quite a few, in fact. But none of them like him. There's already a red flag number 1. It's you see, ladies, if you're with someone and your friends think that they're a garbage person, they probably are a garbage person. Your brain is just pushing out their garbageness because you like them that much, and and you don't want to believe that they're garbage. But in reality, they are garbage. They are so garbage. They are trash. Terrible, terrible trash. He should not be with trash because he deserves better than trash. But yeah, none of my friends like him. His own family doesn't like us being with each other. I've literally had Bones tell me before that if we keep it up, he's gonna just not let either of us into his streams again. Because, like I said earlier, sometimes whenever he makes sexual comments about other women, I'll make sexual comments about him. And that makes Bones pretty uncomfortable. Mostly because Ty never tries to stop me. He just lets me say whatever comes out of my mouth. He lets me have diarrhea mouth. So I can understand why Bones would be uncomfortable with that. Munch, munch, munch. Hell, even my special friends don't like me being with him. One time I was showing my one friend who called him my pedophile boyfriend a photo of him. And one of my special friends looked over and like she physically recoiled at the sight of him. I'm being so serious about this. She was just minding her business, watching her silly little Minecraft video. And she turns her head because she hears me and my other friend talking about him. And she goes, "Ooh." Like, you'll know it's bad if them mentally challenged person is icked out by your weird situationship thing. At that point, I should have just packed my bags and leave. I should have just blocked him on everything. I should have trusted her intuition. But I didn't, and I deeply regret it. It's bad for me, it's bad for my connections, I guess. I don't want to use the word relationship anymore because that word just got kind of drowned out by media. So, yeah, connections. It's bad for me, it's bad for my connections, it's bad for mental health, it's just bad overall. He is a total energy vampire, a loser. He has, like, barely any redeeming qualities. The only good thing about him is his voice. That's about it. Everything else, terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. All around terrible. And I should not be around someone who's gonna treat me the way he treats me. He treats me like shit. He makes me feel like shit. He makes my friends angry as shit. I should not be around him. But I don't know how to push him away without, like, ruining the good time. I don't know how to push him away without making people uncomfortable. I genuinely just do not know, and I feel terrible about it, because I'm slowly starting to recognize that my friends are right about him. He is awful. And what I had with him, I should have just never had in the first place. I pretty much just got groomed now that I really think about it. Ugh. That's unfortunate. Ow! Bit my tongue. But yeah. I'm done yapping about this. I might, like, post this in an event server or something. Just to possibly get some advice on how to go about this. Ow, what the fuck? Ooh. God damn it. My sugar cane! You know what? least he didn't get this side of the house. I guess that's better than nothing. I think I'm just gonna end the video now. That made me sad. I also got nothing to yap about anymore. I do got some stuff to yap about, but it's wait for tomorrow. It's just so many things. Maybe I'll make another video like this later today. But since I'm on break now, I'm gonna try and spend the break doing stuff that I've been wanting to do, like finish cleaning my room, work on some art stuff, get back to exercising, things like that. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a little comment. Leave me little comments. I like reading your little comments. Give me some advice on what to do. I like reading your little comments. I'm gonna end the video now. Thank you all for watching. Bye!